I love to grow herbs originally because I love to cook. So now actually my main reason for growing herbs is to bring in pollinators, to use them for medicine making, and I still love to cook when I can. Cilantro is a cool season annual. So we started in March, it grows until early June, it poops out because it hates being hot, and then we started again in September and it goes until Christmas. So I'm going to be planting some cilantro seed here. And cilantro from seed to when we can sell it takes about 4 weeks. For us, we like to have 5 or 6 seeds so you get a nice little clump of cilantro. Cilantro you grow for the leaf primarily, or you let it go all the way back to seed so that you have seed to use. From 7 days to another 7 days, so 2 weeks, this is what it'll look like. In the herb industry, food safety is an issue, especially when you're looking at keeping your dried herbs or your fresh herbs clean, free of dust. So generally after we dry our herbs, as soon as they're dry, we will take them off the racks and we'll place them in either plastic bags or paper bags or glass jars. We don't need to use a lot of modern technology at our farm. We do use some when we're busy propagating our plants. So we actually have bottom heat in our greenhouses. We actually have a hot water system. So in the middle of the winter when we're propagating our herbs, we can start seed and we can start cuttings and we can keep the soil temperatures at 70 degrees. Over the last dozen years or so, kitchen restaurants have become very much the rage all over Northern California. So we get a lot of people that come out here to buy their spring and summer herbs and then come out again in the fall to do it the same thing for the fall and winter.
Good morning, my name is Patrick Mulvaney. Welcome to Mulvaney's Building and Loan. I was never very good at school, but what I was good at was tasting things and putting them in my mouth. And so whatever varieties people bring in, we taste them. And then we put them in our head and think about how best to make a dish. To bring the food directly off the farm and come into the restaurant and have them on your plate, that's really the essence of farm to fork. And the other truth is that fresh herbs on top of a dish make it look nicer. And the hope is that the nicer something looks, the more likely people are to eat it, especially kids. So today we're gonna cook a little fresh squash salad. I got some squashes out of the garden, run them down a mandolin thinly sliced with some cherry tomatoes, and then some fresh Genovese basil. And then for an entree, we're gonna do a little bit of Mary's chicken, just seared, nice and brown on the outside and crispy. And we finish it with cilantro and oregano, and we're gonna fry that in a little butter, give it crispy brown flavor. Serve that over a bed of some fried rice and a little bit of haricot vert, a little tiny green bean. Just like anything, in terms of food safety, we're concerned about the customers and want to make sure that everything is good for them. Thyme, rosemary can be washed off and dried pretty aggressively. Basil is a little more delicate as you see the leaves. And so we'll wash those too, but lay them out on a towel and pat them gently. You know, that we're blessed to be in the middle of the richest agricultural region in the world. The farms to me are something good. Farms to me are the people that are feeding the world, the ones that are creating better health and better futures for our children. And so for me, ag has always been important because it's the engine that moves America forward. Just like cooking, for me, has been a life and a career and a calling. Things like ag in the classroom are going to open up new horizons.